Hey guys, this is Stu with the Military Investor Network, and this morning I have the pleasure of talking with Enoch Langat and Joseph Kim. Both are recent Naval Academy graduates, 2018. What's up?
2018, how's it going?
And they are both now in getting ready to go on their first deployment. They were roommates at school, and now they are on the same ship. And they are excited about real estate and trying to get as
Yeah.
much accomplished before they go out on their first deployment.
Mhm.
So, Enoch, actually, you reached out to me and told me that you had just bought your first triplex and you were going to be doing the house hacking strategy. And so, and then Joseph, I know you own some property as well. So, both you guys, kind of give me your story. Tell me. What got you started, why you chose real estate this early and house hacking, and then tell me what you got going on.
Sure. So, while at the academy, you meet a lot of officers who are interested in investing, real estate or not. And they express, whenever I moved ports, I bought a house every year or not. So, graduating, I always knew that I wanted to buy a house. So, what we did is actually, I didn't have a car at the time. So, Enoch actually drove me out to Norfolk once or twice, and we looked at houses. We got introduced to a broker out here. So we started looking at houses, and I actually closed on a house 3 months after I got out to Norfolk. I wanted to rent out rooms, and then eventually, after a year of the using the VA loan, just rent it out to a military family or a family nearby. So that was my initial goal. Just coming out, I was focused on buying a house, not really knowing too much about the real estate world, just trying to make the first goal happen. But that was my initial goal.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's pretty much similar, but so I didn't really like the idea of owning a single family home. It's just one family. It's like 100% vacant if it's vacant. So I was trying to figure it out, and I knew I couldn't afford an apartment building. And I reached out to you, Stuart, and you mentioned the house hacking thing, triplex, duplex, or whatever. I didn't know anything about that, and I looked it up, and I found a couple of buildings here in Norfolk. I got a realtor. And so I found a really good one, and I closed on it in January. And I have two tenants in there right now. One of our tenants she's really awesome, and she's helping us find another tenant for the bottom unit, which is about to be vacant. So she's awesome. She's managing the whole property herself because she's lived there for 10 years. So it's a good start for us. Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're pretty much doing with the two properties, I mean, we both want to partner up and start working on real estate. But in order to create that initial capital, what we've been doing was pretty much house hacking it. Enoch is staying with me at the single family house, and we have another roommate here as well. So that's keeping our rent low. And then at the same time, we have the two tenants in the triplex, and we've been Airbnb-ing out the third unit as well. So that's keeping our rent low, and in addition to that, bring us in some cash flow as well. So
Yeah, I mean, dude, this fires me up. This is awesome. So we have two Ensigns basically that both own real estate, renting it out and making profits on it as you're starting your career in the Navy, and that's huge. So what if you can tell me kind of what your profit is, what do you kind of bring in on a monthly basis for your income after your rents and your Airbnbs?
So for the triplex, the two bottom units, so pay off the mortgage and the insurance and all the taxes. So we break even with the two tenants. So for the upper unit, just kind of depends like month to month, depending on like how vacant it is. But usually it's net positive. Usually it's over $500 a month, which is pretty good for starting out.
Yeah.
And we just started off on the Airbnb, so we're keeping the daily rates low just so we can start getting some reviews in. And then once we get that in, we're trying to up the price a little bit.
Yeah.
And then as for the single family home, with splitting the rents even out, we'll pay about $680 a month. So
Okay. So 680 a month between the two of you guys for your housing costs. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that gives us more room to just save on putting a down payment on a future house that we want to buy or future multi-unit that we want to buy.
Yeah, that's awesome, guys. So what? Yeah. So what's next? What's the future for you guys? What's next in your plan?
I mean, so we've been looking at a lot of different options. You know, starting off not having a lot of capital is kind of hard to start looking at. You know, paying off a whole house or looking at multi-units just for the two of us. So we have been thinking about you know, syndicating deals, getting other investors in on you know, multi-units just so that we can get that cash flow going, and then at the same time being able to lock in bigger deals with other people. So that would be a major goal for us if we could do that before deployment in 2020.
Okay. I love it, guys. So
Yeah.
what we'll do for you is, you know, we'll put if you guys are okay with it, we'll put your contact information.
Sure.
We'll post it out, and so you know, for anybody else that's watching this in the Norfolk area or just you know around the U.S. or around the world that are interested in doing what you guys are doing and they want to reach out to you, and then you know maybe we can talk about partnerships and if anything else, just kind of you know pass it on and teach others to you know show what you guys are doing. So, man,
We're always, you know, open to learning new things and partnering up with new people. It's a better way for us to, you know, learn new things as well. So, if people can reach out to us at any point, that would be awesome.
very cool. Well, I'm stoked for you guys. I'm proud of you, and keep on doing what you're doing. You guys are definitely starting out on the right path, and
Yeah.
teach more people to do the same thing that you guys are doing. All right.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right, cool. And for everyone that's watching, please pass this along. Please share it with your friends and post onto your social media platforms. And thanks for joining me, guys.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yep.